Bring the Noise, which we did together with Public Enemy back in 1990 on the Persistence. Well, we recorded it in the Persistence of Time sessions, but it came out on Attack of the Killer Bees in '91. For me, that was it was something that it took. I guess the original Bring the Noise, the Public Enemy version came out in '88, I think, and but they were already my favorite. Not just my favorite there's that word, favorite. At the time, they weren't just my favorite rap band. From like '86 through, at least the next 5 or 6 years, Public Enemy was my favorite band. And Bring the Noise is a song they put on their It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back album. And I remember getting in advance of that record because we had friends at Def Jam. And Bring the Noise comes on and I'm listening to it and I hear the word Anthrax in the lyrics, and I put the needle back and I was like, wait, whoa, what? And then I hear these lyrics, wax is for Anthrax. Like, what? Like they name checked Anthrax on in their song on a Public Enemy record. I couldn't fucking believe it. And I kind of knew Chuck D at the time. We had met through mutual friends, but we weren't friends yet. I didn't have his phone number or anything. And I remember calling my friend at Def Jam saying, please get a message to Chuck for me. I can't believe it. Like this is crazy. And I just had this idea for the next 2 years. How do I make a crossover? How do I make something happen where I'm going to have Chuck D's voice and my guitar on the same song? Because we already kind of set that stage for ourselves because we had done I'm the Man a few years earlier where, but that was just us doing this kind of goofy Beastie Boys-esque, our best shitty attempted version at being the Beastie Boys, and that came out and we buried it on a B-side of I'm the Law in 1986. And we just figured, well, if people hate it and want to kill us, it's just a B-side. And everybody fucking loved it. And it blew up and it became this huge thing. So we already had like this track record where Anthrax put their toes in the water of rap music. And but this to me would have to be the heaviest fucking thing. It would have to be brutally heavy and serious. And how could I have Chuck D on a record and all this? And then when we were making Persistence of Time, we were just done with the drum tracks on the record. Charlie had finished. And I had this idea, this arrangement in my head, and I had these riffs. And I said, don't break the drums down yet. I've got an idea to cover Bring the Noise, but it'd be our musical version of it. And then we'll get Chuck and Flav to be on it. We knew we had something great. And when Chuck heard it, he loved it. And, the rest is history.